Why bank traders lose money. Hi, it's Charlie giving you Saturday's video. I've just got off the phone to a trader friend of mine. We've just had a bit of a giggle because he phoned me up and uh, he said, mate, he said, I've had some like online abuse on an email from some guy saying, oh, you can't make money using moving averages, and bank traders don't use whatever, don't use trend lines and stuff along this line, and this blurb and an email. And I thought, okay, let's nip this in the bud here because I know ex-bank traders, and I actually have a member of our trading room who is an ex-bank trader. And the secret is that most bank traders actually, when they leave banks, lose money. And the reason that they lose money is because when they work at a bank, they are privy to certain amount of information, news flow, what the flows are that the banks have, etc., etc. And that is why they make money when they're at the banks. And the amount of bank traders who have left and tried to go it on their own and then can't make money, it's quite incredible. Because without that access to information that they are privy to working within the bank, they all of a sudden realize that they can't make money on their own. So when you hear of people saying, oh, bank traders, they just look at the order book. Yes, they're looking at the order book because they are a lot of the time facilitating orders for their customers, and they are looking at putting trades in size, and they're looking at the order book there. But the reality is that the order book and order book traders get manipulated just as much as anybody else. The order book itself, if you use a level 2, I've used level 2 20 years ago, and it was started to be manipulated then. The level 2 actually was really in its prime in the 90s and into maybe the early 2000s, but then there's more people started using it. Things like that got manipulated as well. So yet again, people think there's some form of holy grail secret that is out there that's going to make them money. And the reality is that my ex-bank trader who's in our community, he uses the same tools that we use to make money, plus a few other bits and pieces that he's got. But it's all normal sorts of technical analysis. Technical analysis, actually, it doesn't matter whether you use technical analysis or you're a macro trader. The reality is you will make money by using things like risk management, looking at your risk to reward, and your trade management. It doesn't actually matter what your method is, in a way. Although, of course, there are, if you're trading a mechanical strategy that just has all these rules, then lots of those will fail. But if your general approach is macro, using fundamentals, or if your general approach is technical, using technical analysis, a great technical analysis trader will make money. And they make money because they apply it in the right way with risk management, risk reward, and all of that stuff. And really, it's up here. It's in the mindset, as always, because it's the people, the traders, who can deal with losses and manage their losing streaks. If you see my video from this week on the trading challenge, you'll see that actually there are periods where I have lots of losers because a lot of them go into profit and then just roll back over and lose, because I'm looking for those bigger runs a lot of the time. And so I'll get into nice profitable positions, but will then just roll over. And I have that patience to carry on just saying, okay, I'm following my processes. And if I carry on doing that, then I'll have plenty of those trades when they do come along, which have those bumper profits as well. And as you saw, I have those, that challenge account is now up 200%. So the reality for trading is, please stop searching for the Holy Grail. It doesn't exist. The Holy Grail is within you. It's within your mindset and your overall approach, and not wanting a get-rich-quick attitude towards trading. The Holy Grail is how you deal with losing trades, how you deal with winning trades, how you deal with boredom, how you deal with discipline. That's what the Holy Grail is, not some mechanical strategy or thinking that bank traders are the holy grail, because they certainly aren't. I still have friends who work at some of the big city institutional banks, and they say exactly the same thing. They are privy to certain kinds of information whilst they're there. Once they leave, they don't have that information anymore. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight into the realities of trading. So don't worry about thinking that bank traders must have some secret source that they are using, because that's utter nonsense. The reality is some of the best traders around the world use fundamentals, or they're using technicals. Let's just take someone like Paul Tudor Jones, for example, one of the most famous hedge fund managers in the world. What was he using back in the 80s? Technical analysis, and still uses technicals, and to this day within his funds they still use all sorts of trend following systems and the likes as well. So yes, ignore all the nonsense that's out there and focus on yourself, and that is what will make you your money, not some holy grail strategy. As I always say, everyone has to have strategies. You have to have a method for entering the market and exiting the market. But don't be trading in a blinkered approach if you think that just having a 1 + 2 + 3 type method is going to make you your millions, because it won't. I've seen it time and time again. That doesn't work either. You've really got to apply yourself. There is no simple way of doing it that can be marketed to you on the web or whatever, where you'll see people saying, oh, it's just a simple 1 + 2 type thing, and here you go, and here's all your profits. It's not like that. The market is an organic, living, breathing entity, and you have to adapt with it. That's what I do here in the trading room every day, every week. That's what we're doing with our members. We are adapting to the market conditions, and we're using all the tools that we have at our disposal: intermarket analysis, multiple time frame analysis, fundamental information, sentiment information, putting all of that together, not just some 1 + 2 = 3 type strategy. Anyway, there you go. It's my food for thought. It's my rant on Saturday morning, and even though I'm recording this on Friday afternoon, I hope you have a wonderful evening, weekend even. I'm going to have a wonderful evening, hopefully, and I shall be back in touch next week.